Sometimes I seriously wonder what kind of LSD Sonic Team was on in order to come up with this special stage aesthetic. Said that the Sonic and Knuckles zones were scrapped. That's not entirely true, as some remnants from them can still be found in this build, ranging from, hey, this is pretty good, to, what the fuck? Incomplete would be an understatement. But that's nothing compared to what we have in store next. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mushroom Valley Zone, where the spheres expand and contract. I feel like you could just slow it down, give it some music, slap on some artwork, and make it into an awesome vaporwave video. In this game is the ability to play as Tails like in Sonic 3. Well, by forcing the game to do so, there is actually a way to play as Tails, if you can call this Tails. Unfortunately, game's secret stage select will just lead you to the pre-fight against the Fingers. Unfortunately, there's not too much to this real Doomsday Act 2. You basically just load into a dark void, turn into Super Sonic, and then promptly die since you have 0 rings here to start and there's no more to collect. Instead, you either need to use this code with a Game Genie, or, get this, the Sonic and Knuckles debug mode can be accessed by using the debug mode in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, placing in and lining up a long row of S monitors, spin dashing through them, which will cause the game to crash. Then, by pressing start on this glitched out screen, standalone Sonic and Knuckles will boot up with debug mode enabled. Pressing B and C together will cause either Sonic or Knuckles to cycle through all of their animation frames, and then a feature to the stage via the game's debug mode in Angel Island Zone. By doing so, we can see Sonic ride a fat wave of miscellaneous graphics. It honestly looks kinda cool, to be honest. In all I mentioned before, there are a few more instances where a graphic isn't fully unused, but parts of it are never normally seen. These include most of the upper section of the Green Bomber as seen at the end of Angel Island Zone. You know, where Tails eats absolute shit for about a whole minute? There's a flower S, and yup, you guessed it, here it transforms Sonic into Super Sonic, and Tails into something.